Good morning and welcome to day 13 on the Superior Hiking Trail. Last night around 8:15, a couple of campers rolled in. Totally fine. Everybody likes to do a little night hiking once in a while when it's very dark. Had their high beams on. Then they got to walk up and look in my tent. I've got both doors open because, it's been warm out and I'm trying to get the airflow through there, and they're just looking in my tent, flashing me with their high beam headlights. Then they go on and they set up camp kind of by cherry pit. I felt so bad for them because they sat there with their bright white headlamps on for well over an hour, cooking dinner, talking, shining them right inside his tent. And I don't know if they just don't care and don't care to use their red lights at night, or don't know about them, or what. But man, so he was not feeling too happy about that. He didn't want to start an argument, but ended up, he got up this morning early and he was out of camp by right after 6 a.m. So he's like a half hour ahead of me. Anyways, I learned a valuable lesson about camping next to a latrine. When the breeze is headed toward your tent, that's not a good thing. Oh, did that stink. So I had already set up my tent by the time I realized where it was, but I think if that happened again, I'd probably get up and move it. So today, 17 and a half miles, and that'll take us under 100 miles to go, so we'll cross the 200 mile mark today. Looking forward to that. Let's do this. Look at that sunrise coming up this morning. Gorgeous. Look at this birch tree snapped off, hanging upside down all the way onto the trail. I'm trying to figure out where it came from, and I don't see at all where it did. Oh, I see. It's just came from the very top of this huge birch right here. Here's some more punching. I'm still going to call it a boardwalk because it's made of boards and I'm walking on it. But I like how they curved this one along here. They took some creative liberties and had some fun when they were making it. And again, thank you to the volunteers. I can't even imagine how many thousands of hours, maybe tens of thousands of hours, have gone into building all that stuff that we get to walk on every day. And right up there, there's more of it. Man, those people give so much of their time. Huge thank you. Back to last night, when I woke up this morning. It's tempting to get up and start making a whole bunch of racket, right? In retaliation. However, that's not how I roll. And I could tell by their gigantic canvas dome tent that this is more than likely one of their first backpacking trips. So they just don't know. So my thought was, when they get up this morning and they realize that the two people that they were camped by last night are gone and they never heard a sound, maybe a light bulb will go off and they'll be like, you can be super quiet when you get into camp. So that's my 2 cents on that one. Just came across the Skunk Creek shelter. Pretty nice day use shelter. I think you're not supposed to camp here overnight. This is probably more for snowmobilers. And then there's a little outhouse right there. Pretty nice though. This is pretty sweet. I would think if you were in a bad storm, you could probably hide out in here for a night. I don't think they'd give you too hard of a time about it if it was for safety purposes. And here's a view of Skunk Creek. The trail this morning is meandering along the Gooseberry River. I know this water looks kind of brown, but I think a lot of it is the bottom of the river is brown, because we've pulled out of water sources very similar to this one. And the water comes out pretty clear and filters very clear, and it's delicious. Just ran into a couple nice ladies and their dog Shiloh. Chatted with them for a bit, and they pointed me to where the water source was. And they said that cherry pit went by like a half hour ago. So he's head down and rolling. So I'm not sure. Maybe I won't even see him till camp tonight. This is a neat little collection of painted rocks. The rocks are at Mike's Rock, and there's a telephone thingy as well. Well, I found them, and now it's starting to rain. Look at the radar. No rain showing on there. This definitely is raining, and the clouds are dark, and there's a lot of thunder. Alright, now it's starting to come down a little bit heavier. I'm gonna hide under this pine tree, put my camera in my pack in the dry area. The instant I put my camera away and put my rain jacket on, it started downpouring. But it only lasted about 10 minutes, so rain jacket is off again and camera is back out. Here we go. For the last 2 days and then into today, the weather is definitely cooling off. Last night was the first night on this trip so far where I could lay under my quilt at night and not be just sweating, and got down into maybe lower 50s. It was really, really nice for sleeping. And this is the last day of weather near 70. It's supposed to drop down into the low 60s starting tomorrow. Now it looks like it might creep back up 68, 69 by the end of the week, but we should be getting pretty close to finished up by then. But no more of this mid to upper 70s stuff that was making it so difficult with all that humidity. This appears to be heading our way, so I might have to get that rain gear out again. Oh, it's starting to rain. I looked on the radar and it looked like it might slide south, but it's a big cell, and if we get hit, we're going to get drenched. So I got to put this away and get my rain jacket on again. Alright, well, the rain stopped. We caught it pretty good there for a little bit. Probably 10 minutes of pretty heavy rain, and then it's kind of cleared up now. I see blue skies up above, so we can continue on and maybe grab some lunch in a bit. Remember this morning we were cruising along, busting out miles? Well, that's done for a while. So I just came walking down the trail, came to a road, and what do we have? Trail magic. What are your guys' names?
Charlie and Jenny.
Oh, thank you guys so much. I had a cookie and a Canada Dry. It was amazing and completely unexpected. So thank you very much for the trail magic, and hopefully, hopefully you'll meet us like every road now.
Yes,
no?
absolutely.
Okay.
No, about that.
So this was awesome. Thank you guys very much.
You're welcome.
All right, those guys were great, and it got even better because they're asking us, they were talking about where are you staying tonight and what are you doing, how are you getting into Two Harbors. They are going to meet us at the trailhead tomorrow and drive us to Two Harbors and drop us off at a laundromat. That is so awesome because that was kind of a challenge for us. We have no idea how much traffic there would be on a Sunday morning on that highway. You know, would anybody be going it that way or not? So that solves that one. Now really the only thing we have to do is figure out a way to get to the post office and back to the trail on Monday. But with any luck, maybe we'll run into somebody in town that can take care of that for us and help us out. So man, thank you guys so much. Hopefully you'll watch this video. But oh, that's a huge help. I can't even tell you how big of a help that is. And that trail magic was so good. Found this vehicle here. These are some wise folks. Let's go Badgers. All right, just reached another big milestone. Just crossed the 200-mile mark on the trail. So we have about 100 miles to go. And I keep hearing that the trail gets nice and smooth up ahead. So maybe we can knock out some bigger mile days as we bring this hike to a close, but we'll see. All right, quick wrap up on day 13. So ended up getting into camp, I don't know, a little after 4. Really nice creek nearby. I think I'll show you guys that in just a second. A couple of nice people at camp we met tonight, father and daughter, and then a younger lady who's doing a no-bow through hike. And let me show you a camp real quick. So it's really tight quarters. I'm here, cherry pit's right there, and the father and daughter are right there, and then over that way, kind of through the woods, you can see is the other tent. But there's not a lot of room, but there is a really nice fire area. This is the stream. There's a little waterfall running into the stream. This is our water source at camp, and I was able to wash my legs off in there. So this is pretty nice. This is a nice camping area. Silver Creek is what this camping zone is called. All right, let's talk about tomorrow. For tomorrow, we just have like 5 miles to do to get to a trailhead, and we're gonna get picked up at 10:30 in the morning and taken into town. We're gonna try to get to a laundromat first, and then maybe watch some football because it's gonna be Sunday tomorrow, and then get to our motel and just relax, take showers, and maybe hit some restaurants during the day. We got to get our resupply on Monday morning, and then we got to somehow secure a ride back to the trail. So that's where we're at. I'm going to wrap it up tonight, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the morning.